Tom Gloudeman, fighting for Bamma USA, Badbeat 20, June 10th. Come check it out. All right, yeah, this is going to be my first time back with you guys for 3 years, so pretty excited. I fought a couple other shows, but nothing really compares to Bamma, so pretty happy to be back. Feel I earned my way back, so I'm pretty happy. Taking on a tough opponent, so that makes it even better for me. A lot has changed actually in the last 3 years. I've evolved. I feel a lot in fighting, a lot in humanity. Really, to be honest, I feel a lot better. I don't fight anymore for just a paycheck and have to put so much pressure on myself. I fight for fun. The reason I got back in it, and definitely looking to make a splash on this fight. It's up against a tough opponent here, so it's always been the better opponent I fight, the better I do. So this will probably be one of my top 3, top 4 guys I fought, and so I'm looking to have one of my best performances of my career, so pretty excited. To be honest, I feel like him and I were pretty evenly matched up as far as our styles. He's got pretty good striking. I've evolved a lot of my striking over the last 3 years. I've got good striking right now. My coach is phenomenal on striking. I'm really good, obviously, on the ground. Brown belt under Sharpe Machado. So it's, I know we're really evenly matched. He's a great wrestler. Trains with a lot of top quality guys, a lot of my old teammates, a few guys that I fought in the past. So, it's going to be fun. I feel it's going to go out there and see who's better. We're just going to do it. My focus right now is me. I'm not focusing on everything he does. I'm focusing on everything I do. I feel that I can compete against anybody in my weight class in pure jiu-jitsu. I can compete against anyone in my weight class on boxing, on kickboxing, on Muay Thai, on wrestling. I feel I can compete at every aspect of those, and I put them together really well. So, like I said, I know this guy does too. So I'm focusing right now on me. I feel if, let's say we turn it into, we're fighting, and we're on the ground. Well, if he's better than me on the ground, then I'm going to stand it back up. If he's better than me striking, then I'm going to just bite down on my mouth guard and freaking swing for the fence. I'm coming to fight, That's why I like fighting for Bamma is I know I get a game opponent and I'm biting down and I'm fighting. To be honest, there's no secret about, let's say me and Chris Coley. I like the guy personally. I think he's a great fighter, okay? I like the guy. He posted, I wasn't even thinking about a rematch with him, but he posted on Facebook the other day his highlight reel of like 3 seconds of where he finally was able to touch me in 14 and a half minutes. I was on my way to a freaking 10-8, 10-8, 10-8 fight. And, he posts the 3 seconds he did good, and my hat's off to you. But come on, man, let's be real. You put highlight reels of other people, not somebody who dominated you for over 14 minutes. Like I said, dude, he's fighting for the belt. He is the champ, and at 45, he's, in my opinion, going to be the champ at 55. So, would it be sweet? I could get through Christian. I'd love to make an argument. I'd love to dominate him. I'm hoping my best and get a rematch at a Coley. That would be beautiful for me. I can retire on that one. I'd be a happy guy. To be honest, I got me a full-time job now. I don't teach nobody. I train. I've become a student again. Like I said, my striking, my Muay Thai has gotten really good. I feel like I can fight anybody striking in that division right now. I feel really good with my striking. I've opened up a lot. My coach out at HD Muay Thai, he's really phenomenal. My jiu-jitsu coach, Jerry, over at the lab, these are aspects of the game that, I'm really getting honed in, really good. Like I said, I became a student of the art again. And that's why I got a job, because it started coming to where I'm trying to fight full time. I'm trying to teach and do private lessons and focus on other fighters. And then I found out all the guys I was training, we we were undefeated. All the amateurs were undefeated. Everyone was undefeated except me. And I was the coach. So it was like, man, I need to become a student again. So I did, and you're going to see a really good Tom Gloudeman again. I'm really excited. You know, to be honest, I got me a full-time job now. I don't teach nobody. I train. I've become a student again. Like I said, my striking, my Muay Thai has gotten really good. I feel like I can fight anybody striking in that division right now. I feel really good with my striking. I've opened up a lot. My coach out at HD Muay Thai, he's really phenomenal. My jiu-jitsu coach, Jerry, over at the lab, these are aspects of the game that, you know, I'm really getting honed in, really good. Like I said, I became a student of the art again. And that's why I got a job, because it started coming to where I'm trying to fight full time. I'm trying to teach and do private lessons and focus on other fighters. And then I found out all the guys I was training, you know, we were undefeated. All the amateurs were undefeated. Everyone was undefeated except me. And I was the coach. So it was like, man, I need to become a student again. So I did, and you're going to see a really good Tom Gloudeman again. I'm really excited. That is a relief. I like being able to just focus and be able to just not worry about the whole, you know, all the BS that goes into the game and the sport. Right now, I'm a 155er. Okay, I'm never gonna have this beautiful six-pack. You know, one of my favorite fighters of all time is Fedor, and that dude looks worse than I do. Okay, but he's a bad. So I'm not, you know, I'm just a happy guy to finally. I'm strong at 155. You can ask anybody I fight, anyone I train with. I'm a beast at 155. So, you know, I'm not trying to go down to 45 anymore. I did a few showings, you know, a few fights at 45, and I'm not gonna lie, that zaps me. So, not to mention, man, my girl's Filipino. She likes to cook. She makes good food. Her mom makes good food. I'm not trying to freaking miss out on everything. So, I'm happy. Well, and that's the thing. I know I can go to other shows. I know enough promoters. I've been around long enough. I know I can go to shows and get a padded record. And I can rack up a lot of wins, and I can make a claim for a big show. That's not what fighting's about to me. You look at my record. I beat some real good guys, and I've only lost to really good guys. You can never say my last performance that I had was against an opponent that also takes fights against really tough guys. I came up, I made a rookie mistake in that fight, and you know, I just messed up in that fight. But I've never fought anybody or never lost to anybody that's not a high-level fighter now. Today, there's just not one person. You know, I fought EJ, who's freaking really tough opponent, and you know, he went into the UFC from there. And I fought Sergio Rios, who went and won fights in Bellator, and I went and fought, you know, this fight, Christian. I fought Chris Coley, who's, you know, a monster. So, you know, I mean, I'm not asking for any cheap fights. I'm not asking for. I fight because I like to fight. I've never asked you guys for a cheap fight, you know, for an easy fight. I'm here fighting. I say yes, let's go. I know Christian's going to be a tough opponent, but hell, I'm a tough opponent. So I think he has just as hard as a fight for him as I do me. You know, we're both going to come, we're fight, and we're both going to throw bombs, we're both going to go to the ground, we're both going to stand it back up. It's going to be a tough fight all the way for both of us. I think Aguilera's one of your top fighters at 55. I think he's a win away from a shot at the winner of this Chris Coley fight. So if I can go knock that out real quick and make a good performance with that, I'd like to make an argument for that. If I need one more fight to do that first, then so be it. But I mean, if Coley wins, my argument, if I can beat Aguilera, then I go and I beat, you know, I already put work on Coley. If he wins, I think that's enough of an argument right there. Man, my goal for the rest of the year would be, since Coley's moving up for 155, I'd like to get a rematch with him. The guy beat me last time. And my hat's off, dude. I like Colby. I like him a lot. If he wasn't moving to 155, I wouldn't even want to fight him. But he moved to 155. He posted that video. I took a little bit of offense because everybody knows how that fight went. Like, I don't mind, post that video, but also post the first 14 minutes and 3 seconds. I mean, come on. So, I wouldn't mind a rematch with that guy. Like I said, I like the guy, but I mean, this is a fight business. I'm ready to fight. I like avenging losses. So, I'm ready. All right, I want to give a shout out to my Muay Thai coach, Chuck. He's got skinny legs, real tiny legs, but man, the guy's a beast, To my jiu-jitsu coach, Jerry, over at the lab, great guy, great jiu-jitsu. And then just all my training partners, Ryan, JJ, Trevor. I'm missing a lot of people, a whole lot, but whatever, don't get offended. The Axe Kick Machine, Phil, all those guys, great guys. Also, shout out to my chick. I proposed to her like 2 weeks ago. She said yes. Got a big old rock, so yay. But that's pretty much it, man. I mean, my mom, she's always scared when I fight, but don't worry, don't watch, but don't worry, it'll be good. So, just good shout out. Shout out to you guys letting me back in the cage, so I won't let you down. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited to go back to Commerce Casino. That's one of my favorite places to fight. Not gonna lie, down at the locker, the dress rooms, and then you're walking up that narrow, dark hallway and crap. You get your nerves, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Nerves make you tough. Mike Tyson said it best. Make fear your best friend, and I've made it a really close friend of mine. So I love it. I like when I walk into the cage, and I just feel unstoppable. So it's gonna be fun. I'm happy to fight there.